I figured out that my parents had thrown out all my trophies in favor of my golden child sisters, and now my family is melting down into a heap of drama because I exposed their favoritism. I have 5 siblings: an older brother, 30, 2 older sisters, 27 and 22, a younger sister, 20, and a younger brother, 18. My second oldest sister, I'll call her BB, is a year apart from me and has always been the golden child, not to say that the rest of us were scapegoats. BB did everything. She kept straight A's through school and was always MVP or champion on her sports and academic teams. Our parents kept a bunch of shelves for her trophies and medals, and it was always filled. They kept having to add more space. Since the rest of my siblings and I also did athletics and such, we also got shelves for our trophies, but they were never as filled and never as successful as BB's. She was competitive, and always a winner. The only sport we ever were equal in was soccer because we played on the same team, but she always got MVP. There was a little resentment, yeah, but I knew it had to be benched. BB didn't have an ego or anything, she was just good at what she did, and it wasn't her fault that our parents recognized it. We get along really well. We both go to school near to our parents' place, but they've been in the process of moving houses and doing remodels, so neither of us have been able to visit. I know that BB continues to do sports, and actually has most of her college paid for by sports scholarships. Our parents' remodels were finished, and we both came down to celebrate. They gave us a tour, and in the living room, they had a huge shelf of trophies. I figured they had consolidated all the trophies, but later on, I went down while everyone was out on the deck, and read the nameplates. They're all BB's. I could understand if my parents had maybe gotten rid of my older sister. Most of hers was participation, but my brother was really successful with lacrosse. I did well at soccer and swimming. My younger sister has numerous academic accolades. My younger brother is a really talented weightlifter and wrestler. The fact that they got rid of all of our trophies for BB's is insulting. I'm assuming ours are either in storage or the garbage because they're not up anywhere else in the house. Our parents have never treated us any differently. They love and appreciate us equally, but I guess not. I just feel insulted. I was always vocal about how much I loved soccer and how important it was to me, and when I moved on to college, I kept with it. Sure, I was never the best, but I was good, and I got trophies and medals. They just got rid of them all for BB. I don't know how to feel. Am I just being petty? What could I even say to my parents? Right now all I want to say is screw you guys, but I feel like that's unreasonable for a 21-year-old. Is there anything I can say to them? Seriously, is this just me being petty? Update. So, I spoke to BB the night I wrote my post. I pointed out that it was only her trophies on the shelf, and it wasn't my favorite interaction. I think being away from her for so long definitely changed my perception of her, and I didn't really notice that she had changed, especially her ego. I showed her each trophy and nameplate, and she went, well, of course, they're my trophies. When was the last time you got better than bronze? I asked her if it didn't upset her that the rest of ours were basically hidden even though we've had a lot of dedication to our activities, and she said, no, dedication doesn't make you a winner. BB told me I was wasting her time, and told me to grow up and get over myself. Then, she went to hang out with our parents and I think I finally got it. She was the golden child, and we were the scapegoats. The entire time I'd been there, they'd just been hanging out with BB and I was there too. I felt so upset, and admittedly, I self-imploded. Having my own sister that I looked up to and admired treat me like that was just a slap in the face. Our older siblings were so far in age from us that we really got close and relied on each other. Later, I got my parents separated from BB and asked. They pretty much echoed her, telling me I hadn't earned my spot on the shelf, that my trophies had gone in the garbage because they didn't impress anybody the way that BB's did, and said that I was an adult, and I should basically just suck it up. I've never been more hurt by anything. I don't think I fully realized the scope of it when I was younger, but it clicks now. My game was on the same day as BB's, and they went to hers. They brought snacks to BB's competition, but not mine. Everything for BB was hosted at our house, but nothing for the rest of us. I pushed so much of it aside and called all of my suspicions jealous because my relationship with my sister was more important. But it didn't matter half as much to her. Her ego has been stroked for years on years, and they finally let it all come out and rear its ugly head. I was just flat out offended, especially that they threw everything out as though we didn't matter as much as BB. They'd thrown everything out. I was just so mad that I ended up leaving, and my parents yelled at me for causing drama. I told my siblings about what had happened because I thought they had a right to know that their trophies got removed, and I did try to sound unbiased. It didn't really work, because my whole family is in a dramatic sinkhole. My younger brother called our parents sobbing. My older sister has been playing passive-aggressive and just flat-out aggressive phone tag with BB, and my little sister was so upset she just called me bawling. I've been trying to do damage control, but everyone else is just mad about what's happened. We all got a text from BB that basically read like, I'm sorry I'm better than you, but I deserve our parents' love more than you, which naturally got everybody riled up again and just caused more problems. This has been basically the worst week of my life and I hate it so. Yeah, there's my update. My family won't speak to one another and we're all in a big dramatic mess.